Hi there, I'm Danny Crouch from Choose Your Chapter, and I'm guessing you found this page via Mark Steffens and Belinda Hughes. I'm in the business with them and they're in the business with me, and we're helping each other grow each other's business. Now, you know your business, I know mine, and we all know each other's. So this is a private page that we've built for Mark and Belinda's community, and we're going to share some information with you which we think can be very, very valuable for your business. You may have heard us mentioning it in some of the Facebook groups and from some of the private messages. It's around strengths and talents. So my partner and I, Nicole, we're both in the business. We're in the coaching business and also in our business here. We're in the strengths coaching business, and we use what we call the Clifton Strengths Finder profiling tool, and it allows us to identify and uncover individual strengths. So you have your own talents. The Clifton Strengths Finder has them according to 34 talent themes, and you do this assessment online and they rank them from 1 to 34. I'm sure you guys have done plenty of these assessments before through your personal development, through the company, and then through your own sort of endeavors. However, this one for us, if you can imagine, there's stuff like Myers-Briggs and DISC. They complement this as well. They all complement each other. And I think there's colors and all sorts of different ones. But if you know the Simon Sinek story, why, how, and what I find is Myers-Briggs and DISC and those other character-based profiling tools are the why and the what. This Strength Finder is the how. So we allow, this tool allows you to focus on how you can achieve your goals. So how you can build your business, how you can build strong relationships, how you can influence others to want to be better at what they do and get healthy and fit, how you can think more resourcefully, and then how you can basically get stuff done. So that's what the Strength Finder does. So what we're doing here, we've collaborated with Mark and Belinda, and we're going to offer you a few awesome concepts, and it's your choice to choose them or not. You've obviously come to this page on your own fruition. But first of all, for those of you that want to do the Clifton Strength Finder profiling tool, it's an American company in the States called Gallup. Some of you may have heard of them. They're probably the biggest data and research company in the world, and they just basically study human behavior. So this tool is 75 years in the making, and it is phenomenal. So if you want to do that, what we've done, we're going to put a package together. It costs $15 US if you go directly to their site. But if you want to go through us, I'm going to put a link below on the page here for 30 Australian dollars. And what that involves is you'll get a code to the Clifton Strengths Finder. We'll also give you a personalized report that will table all of your top 5 themes and give you a little bit more direction on how you can focus on them. Thirdly, and I'll talk about this one in the next option, it's a voucher for a Udemy course. So if you haven't heard of Udemy, they're an online learning platform where coaches, trainers, and teachers can upload content in video. So it's 60% or more video content. And I've interviewed over 33 coaches around the world who successfully do strengths coaching through their strengths. And if you can imagine, there's 34 of us. Therefore, we each talk about one theme in our top 5. So you can learn about all 34. You can learn just about your top 5 from different coaches. So this isn't just going to be coming from me or my partner, Nick. This is coming from coaches from all around the world and how their strengths play out on the world, how their clients use their strengths, and then if you want to learn how you can use your strengths. So we'll give you a voucher of that, which then leads me into the second option. So there'll be a link below this for the basic Clifton Strength Finder and what it goes with. The second one, if you just want the Udemy course, that's available to you as well. If you want to go and do the Strength Finder by yourself on your own back, that's fine. Some people find it a bit challenging to find the website, but we'll help you through that, or you can do it alone. It's up to you. But that's the whole idea here. We're trying to build a community and a network, and I know you all understand that. So the Udemy course, as I said, we're launching it in early January. And for Mark and Belinda's community, we're actually going to be selling it on Udemy for $295. But for Mark and Belinda's community, so if you found this page, if you put your name in that email submission box there, we'll send you out a voucher so you can have that course. So again, whether you've done your top 5 or not, it doesn't matter with this Udemy course, because you can learn about all 34, and that's a massive benefit. And then when you're ready at your own pace, you can do your top 5. So that'll be a free voucher. So normally we start with that, but we thought the most important point here is the Clifton Strength Finder, because that's the tool we believe, Mark, Belinda and I believe, that you will most benefit from. Thirdly, it ties in with the Strength Finder and the Udemy course. I also run a live online group training course for my clients, my friends, and other coaches around the world. And now I'm inviting Mark and Belinda into this community. Some of you have asked about this course, and you're more than welcome to join along. It's reasonably cheap. It's normally $50 a week, $500 for the 10 weeks. But because you're associated with Mark and Belinda, we're doing it at $25 a week or $250 up front. But again, it's not about the money, it's about the strengths. And this course is called The Habits of Strengths, how to develop talents into strengths. So this is what we'll go through, we'll go through how we can help you build your networking business by forming habits of strengths based on your top 5 strengths. So it's a really cool program. It starts Tuesday, the 17th of January in Australia time, so it might be Monday for some of you guys, but connect with us. They're almost full, but we're starting the following week. We'll be starting them on the Wednesday of the week or the Thursday or something like that. Now, just interestingly enough, I go through the Simon Sinek Start With Why. We talk about the 4 disciplines of execution and time management and organizational strategies, and then I actually interview experts in their field around the world that are already doing what you want to do and how you want to do it, and more importantly, why you want to do it. So again, the Simon Sinek stuff, but unfortunately I started with what and finished with why, but you understand why. So throughout that, we interview experts, as I said, and Mark just happens to be our expert in the habits of health sector. So you'll learn from him as you're already learning from him, and we'll look at his strengths and his top 5 strengths, and we'll look at how you can apply them to your business and how then you can apply your top 5 strengths to your business. So this is what it's all about. We'll also be talking to an expert in the meditation and mindfulness field who's made a career, we don't call them jobs and careers anymore. These are lifestyles as coaches, you know that. We've built lifestyles, and she's built a lifestyle around coaching through meditation and mindfulness and how empowering that is for others. We'll also speak to another awesome woman who travels the world. She's in the travel game. She's built her lifestyle around sharing awesome travel spots and where you can see the world, which is really, really cool. And we've got Mark there with health and fitness. We'll talk to an awesome relationships coach. He basically takes people to places like Thailand. So he'll take 5 or 6 couples to Thailand and coaches them around their strengths, their disc profile, so on and so forth, to build stronger relationships for his clients and groups. So really, really fascinating stuff there. Again, we'll talk about his strengths. We'll talk about how he includes his strengths into his relationships, and then how you look at your strengths in your relationships. And then to wrap it up, we're going to look at the strengths of communication. So all along the way, we're going to be teaching you through this training course how you can communicate better through your strengths. And it is rather straightforward and simple once you learn your top 5 strengths. But that's the key in life for me, is communication, and how your communication lands on the world and how you can communicate with others, whether it is your family and friends, whether it's your business prospects or clients or people below you, or even how you communicate with yourself. And that's really, really important in how you communicate yourself. Now, the last thing I was going to suggest is number 4, which is the one down the bottom. It is down the bottom because it's last but not least. This is a challenge for me to share with you, and I'll explain why. It's a one-on-one coaching session, and the one thing that I hate in life, or dislike, or am challenged by, is probably a better way to put it, is charging people for my coaching. I believe, everyone in the world at some point wants coaching, and I want to be able to give that gift to anyone and everyone that I can. So this is why I've built the Udemy course. This is why I've built the training courses, so we can generate an income for Choose Your Chapter and my production team. So I can pay them, I can pay my mortgage, so on and so forth, so I can coach for free. So at the moment, we still haven't launched the program. We still haven't, the Udemy program, we still haven't launched the training course. So unfortunately, at this point in time, I'm still having to charge for my one-on-one coaching. So if you can't wait that long and you do want to go through your individual strengths profile analysis, of course, I've worked out another deal with Mark and Belinda. Normally, we charge $495. It's a 90-minute one-on-one session. It takes a couple of hours to prepare. It's really, really valuable. It'll change your life, whether you do it now, whether you do it in 6 months. It'll just be magnificent. But we're going to offer that, including GST, at $275. So if you want one of those sessions and you're prepared to pay that, awesome. Love to have you on board. But trust, if you can wait a little while longer and wait till the Udemy course is up and running, then my goal with Mark and Belinda is to coach you guys and not have to charge it, because that's my goal. That's my why. That's my dream. And I hope you'll be a part of that dream. And all I ask in return, and it's not a big thing, is when you see these vouchers for Udemy, or you see Mark's comments or Belinda's posts or my posts around sharing this Udemy course and giving it away in the first 24 hours of the launch. If you happen to see it, if you can share it with your community, share it with your prospects, share it with your existing people below you, share it with the people above you. The more people that download this course on day one, and I mean free, we're giving this away for 24 hours on that day, and we're giving it away to you guys. The more people that can download this, the more likelihood Udemy will pay attention to us, the more likelihood they'll market our course, the more income we can generate for Choose Your Chapter, and then the more we can give back to you by coaching you guys and not having to charge you. So please, if anything, do your Clifton Strengths Finder, whether it's with us or on your own. That is the first step. It is the most important step. Once you learn to uncover your talents and start to develop them into strengths, share your strengths with Mark, Belinda, and I, and Nick, and we will help you develop your business through your strengths, not through through ours. We'll share our strengths. We won't demand that you follow the way we do things through our strengths. We'll just complement your strengths, and hopefully you'll complement ours. Because the chances of you and I having the same top 5 talents in the same order is 1 in 33 million. Yeah, 1 in 33 million. So I know for a fact that Belinda, Mark, and I don't have your talents. And I also know for a fact that you don't have our talents. Well, there's a 1 in 33 million chance that you don't. So come on board, try the Strengths Finder. Thanks for finding this page. I'd really appreciate it if you'd go back to Mark and Belinda and thank you for welcoming to us to this community, and you to our community. We're going to grow through strengths, and I might leave it there. So as I always say, I'm Danny Crouch from Choose Your Chapter. Remember, focus on your strengths.